What is going on, air signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. Alright y'all, let's go ahead and see what's going on from the 27th through the 28th of October, Saturday and Sunday, for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Alright y'all, let's see what is going on. Oh, wow. You got two endings here, 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups. That's some serious emotional ending. Something that definitely did not feel very good. For some of you guys, it may have been very, very devastating. Now, for some of you guys, this may have happened already in the past. You know, you got to apply that energy where where it fits for you. For some of you guys, it may just be that the worst is over regarding some sort of situation that, so it's regarding some sort of emotional situation that you guys have been going through, or some sort of situation that was emotionally taxing, that had something to do with you and how you felt, or it could have just been something ultimately something that you're over with, that's got done and over with. So let's go ahead and see what's happening in your love lives. Okay, 6 of Cups, right? 7 of Pentacles. Oh, there's some doubts about the past, whether it's worth going back in or not. The future shows the Fool, so that's an interesting card. Be good. The 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups is in your underlying energy. Underneath that is the Queen of Cups. Why you have the Queen of Cups here is because of the 3 of Cups. Now, you have reconnected with probably somebody that either you had feelings for, or you never really left. For some of you guys, it may have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could have been that this is your ideal lover, or someone that you've been connected to in the past. So someone that you feel very close to, someone that you feel very connected to. This could be someone that's a friend. This is someone that could be within your close-knit circle. Or this could have been a reunion for some of you guys, but now you guys are looking at the situation as though it could potentially be what this 3 of Cups has turned out to be. Now, I think there was some sort of situation that ended, and it ended pretty badly, but I think that was in the past, obviously, right? The 3 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, when this comes up, these cups have already fallen by the time we get to this card. So that means that whatever happened long ago. Now, I think that 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords situation that we had pulled beforehand was that situation coming to a complete end. And I think that's why we have here the 7 of Pentacles as the obstacle, which is not being sure if it's worth the effort, if it's worth going all that, going in that direction with, or building and creating something new, because you had a loss already. You had something that you've lost very close to your heart, and it was something that was, I feel like was emotionally invested, something that was emotionally charged. So a lot of emotions were invested in whatever was lost in the past that was so devastating to lose. Now, some of you guys, it may be that something's missing. Right? There could be something missing here, which could also, cause the 7 of Pentacles to be an obstacle in itself. But the thing is to remember about the 5 of Cups, it's not the loss of this, but it's also the recognition that there's 2 things to work with. There's still 2 cups. There's still a relationship there. No matter what has been, lost in the process, there's still a connection that's indisputable. Now, there's also some things to work through. If this is not a relationship for some of you guys, this could be work or whatever. There's still some things you can do to get to where you want to be. It just may be without the things that you came in with those 3 cups that have fallen. Right now, it's about not necessarily dwelling on what's been lost, because obviously this is in the past. The 6 of Cups is the challenge here, which is the past. Looking at what's gone, looking at what's not there, or looking at the good times. The good times have happened and have passed, but this doesn't mean that you can't have this again. I think that there's also a recognition that that there's a potential to have happiness again, but the thing that gets you, that gets some of you guys out here, right, especially probably for me too, actually, as a matter of fact, as I'm reading this, getting triggered, is that maybe a lot of work to get to a place where you're happy, or maybe it may feel like there's a lot of effort you have to put into something, or put a lot of time into and patience into something that you believe only happened once, that can only happen once, or feel like, you know, happened so effortlessly before that you may have to put effort into now. Now, in the past, you had the Knight of Swords. You definitely went charging again, speaking your truth, communicating, and just kind of letting yourself be heard at this point. Somebody else may have come in and done the same thing for you or to you, instead of, you know, letting you talk or whatever. Somebody may have been very aggressive, or somebody may have been very argumentative and combative, or somebody just had a truth and they needed to say it. Again, could have been the other person, or it could have been you guys. But now you have the Six of Swords. So you are moving on. So which is really nice here with the Seven of Pentacles, because it's showing that you're making a transition. You're leaving something behind. Even if this is a physical move, then this is, you know, leaving something behind that's, you know, that you knew for a long time, that you're familiar with. But I don't think this is a physical move. I do feel that you're leaving behind and moving on from this Three of Cups, this thing that you lost, the situation, the arguments, the, you know, the disagreements or whatever. There's aggression. You're moving on and leaving the past behind you. So the challenge in itself is really about taking that leap forward and going ahead and just saying, let's go ahead and do this. Fully committing to whatever this journey will lead you. Because the Fool is coming up in your future. Because that's what I was saying before. I'm like, I like this actually in your future. I see that you are moving away. You are taking stride and going in a direction where there's a new potential. There's new opportunities, starting fresh, a clean slate. And that's the Fool. In your future, you do see a new future ahead. You do see a clean slate starting, and that means even if this is somebody from the past or this is someone brand new, you're going to be starting from scratch. You're not going to come into this as if you have history with this individual. At least it's a good idea not to, considering that you have a lot of this stuff going on. You want to start from scratch because you're already down to 2 cuts. You don't have a lot to build off of anyway. So even though you have the past is not necessarily clean. It's dirty. It's in the dirt. So right now, I feel like the situation is saying, you know, that you're going through, whatever you're going through right now, you're going and moving forward. You're leaving it behind. You're letting bygones be bygones. You're letting the past be in the past. You're not forgetting what happened, but you're understanding that that was a phase in your life where you were a different person, and now you're moving on to a new place, a new life, a new opportunity, a new beginning, because you're a new person. And that's what kind of help you decide whether or not this is something you want to continue, even if there is history with the person or not. I feel like the Fool is a definite push in the direction of starting something new with somebody you already know. Now, sorry about my throat, guys. It's getting croaky for some weird reason. But you guys have here the Queen of Swords in your goal, aim, ambition. And this is talking about, this is your card, guys. This is your card. This is your energy. And I like that. So far, in the past, you had a little bit of an immature sort of energy come up here, but it's somewhat still your energy. So far, we had Gemini, and we have Libra, Aquarius. I don't know. You ain't coming up this time. Coming up in everybody else's reading, though. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, though, like, this is your card. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. No matter who you are, you come up as this, no matter what type of air sign you are, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are, you know, you're coming up as this reading. You want to be more yourself. You want to come in with an open mind. This Queen of Swords, even though she has her own truth, she will hear your truth with an open mind and open heart. She's not going to judge you. She's not going to cast you out if she doesn't like your perspective. If you come with her with the truth, she's open-minded. And I feel like you want a clean slate. You want to start fresh. You want to come with this open-mindedly. You want to have a clear mind about it. You want to know your truth, and you want to feel in your power when you do it. And I feel like it's understandable, but it comes from being able to take things as face value, and letting bygones be bygones. You're not when she's hearing someone's, you know, situation. She's not looking at the past. She's looking at the facts. She's looking at the information. She's looking at the situation at hand. She's looking at the you know, whatever's being communicated to her. Right then and there, in the moment. And I feel like that's the thing, right? Being in the moment here. And I feel like that's what you guys try to be, just more yourself, more in your energy, using your logic and being good at communicating. Or not necessarily being good at communicating or communicating your truth, but more so than anything, standing by your truth. Wow. Okay. So you guys have Protect the Wild and the Green, which talks about giving back to Gaia and, you know, loving on yourself as you love or loving on Gaia as you love yourself. So It's a very interesting card. It talks about giving back to your community and really kind of protecting what is yours, right? Because the world is not necessarily yours, but in a sense it is, right? The world does not belong to you, but it does. In the sense of that, it means that you have to take care of your own, take care of the world as if it's your own. And you have to take care of yourself the way that you take care of theirs. So however you take care of yourself, protect yourself, gear up, that's how your things will be treated. That's how you will be treated. And I feel like with the protect the green in the wild and the green, it's talking about being ready for anything. Protect yourself as if this is something that belongs to you, something precious to you, because you are precious to yourself. And the Queen of Swords, she will always protect herself. She's detached from her emotions to protect that very thing, to protect her emotions. And it's not to say to be detached with this whole thing and kind of go with the flow. I feel like this is more talking about, being very, just protecting yourself in the sense of when you try again, know where you stand, know where your tolerance are, know what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate, but also go into it with an open mind. All right, guys. Wow, interesting reading this time around for this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Love you guys to death. Please remember that this Wednesday coming up, this will be the last day for the beginning of the fall sales. Go ahead and take advantage of that while that's still up, and I will let you guys go for again for the weekend. Love y'all to death, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.